Hi, and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And today is my weekly update, number 60, and it is April 14th, 2024. So, what have I worked on this week? Well, not as much as usual, but that's okay. Now, I didn't get any quilting done, and I don't have any quilt tops to show, and there's no binding, so I don't have anything to hang out behind me like I usually do. But that's okay. I still got some other things done. So I did this quilt seeds pattern from Lori Holt, the sewing machine, and I had done some videos on it. And here is what it looks like. Now there are 6 of these, and I do plan on doing all 6 and then putting them in a quilt when they're all done. So that was the sewing machine. Now I had also previously had done the buttons and scissors, or scissors and buttons. So I had done this one a couple weeks ago. And I did videos for that. And then I have 4 more left. And like I said, these will all be put into a bigger quilt. We have needle and thread, pen and pin cushions, iron and starch, and tea and notions. Don't know when I'll get around to doing them, but I will. And I plan on making videos when I do them. So, what else did I do as far as quilting and sewing? Well, let me pull this out here. I have been working on this sewing machine cover and the ironing station, which I had made that ironing board a while ago. But I finally got the front of this all pieced together, and I have it sandwiched with some Pellon Flex foam and a backing. So I just need to take this over, and I'm going to do some straight line quilting and quilt this. And then after I quilt it, I can add it to my other piece. So this is the back of my sewing machine cover. There's the sides, and we'll add that to the front. And then I have a binding I'm going to put all the way around the bottom, which the binding is still going to be this blue. So that's where I am. I really want to try and hurry up and get that done, hopefully this week, but the way life is right now, things are kind of crazy. So we'll see. I'm getting tired of working on it. It's time to be done with it. Okay, now as far as sewing and quilting goes, I only worked on one other project. Let me pull it out here and I'll show you. And this is a Creative Notions project, just like that sewing machine cover was an old Creative Notions project. And this is from quite a while ago. Let me see how far back this Creative Notions subscription goes. This is from October 2021. And here's a picture of the front of it. So this is what I worked on. These big hexies. Now in my quilt, I'm not going to have this border right here because that would have been extra yardage I needed to buy and I didn't. But I'm thinking about maybe either leaving it off or just putting a black border around, which I may just do that, just a solid black because I have plenty of black. But this week, So I'd had all of this cut out, and I ended up sewing all the little triangles onto the hexies and into rows. And now I have all those rows pinned together for that center of the quilt top. And that's where we are. And as always, there's all my pins in there. So, next time I go to the sewing machine, I can finish sewing that. So, as far as sewing and quilting, that's all I've worked on this week. But it's okay. Now, for cross stitch, I have been working on the samplers of the month, the Country Cottage Needleworks, and this is the April sampler. I thought I would get this done this week, but that didn't happen. Getting close though. So here we go. There's mine. All right. And I'm going to do all 12 months of these, and then I'm going to finish that. And the easel thing, I've shown that before. I'm not going to pull that out right now, but I've shown that before in my previous weekly updates. And I think when I start finishing those into those, they're going to be interchangeable. And I might do a video of how I'm going to fully finish those. So, crochet. So, last week, I had shown you I was working on this llama, and I had all the pieces crocheted together. It was just a matter of actually sewing them. Well, I finished my llama, and there's my llama. It's all done. Your face is a little sideways, but that's okay. All right, so that's my llama. So I finished with that, moved on to another crochet project, and I started working on this traditional cloak. This right here. If I can show you a little bit better picture of it. There we go, and this is in the Curvy Girl crochet book. So, but I'm using this mandala ombre. Here's where we are. So, this is up here at the neck. Kind of hard to show right now, but that will be the neck, and then this comes down. Over here is where we split for the armhole to go through, and this is where I'm working at. I haven't started on the little slit over here for the armhole. So that's where we are right now. There's the slit. It'll go there. There's the slit. And then it will join down here. So we'll see how that comes out. Now, there was one other thing that I did some work on this week. And let me get it. And that is this new diamond painting I'm working on. Now this is the Rose Garden, and it is a painting by Thomas Kincaid. But there's where I am. It's getting there. All right. So that's everything I've worked on this week. Wasn't a whole lot like I usually do, but you know, that's okay. You know, sometimes you just get busy and Can't do those things. But let me know in the comments below what you're working on this week. As always, I really like to know. Maybe it'll inspire me to try something new. Now, just a reminder, as I said last week, the next few weeks are kind of busy for me, so I'm not exactly sure how many videos I'm going to get out. I still plan on doing videos. I'm not going anywhere, but it might just be a little less. So if I have a Sunday where I don't get a weekly update, I'm going to try my best to do that. However, over the next month or two, there may be some Sundays where I don't get a weekly update, and I'm sorry. But it's just, life's busy right now. All right, till next time. Bye.